What's going on, y'all? So listen. Real Housewives of Potomac season, baby. Let me tell you something. I am so mad that Claus and Pose comes on at the same time, and I am so mad that my ass sat here and fell asleep and missed the first. That's why y'all getting this video, not the regular time that y'all usually get it, because the bitch fell asleep. Okay, I had to work all this weekend. I was tired, and that shit snuck up on my ass. When I say it snuck up on me, bitch, it snuck up on me because I ain't feel the shit coming. I ate my dinner and then all of a sudden I was in this chair. But anyway, let me get to this. Not gonna be much, okay? It's a lot of shady stuff that was going down up in this shady and petty stuff that was going down in this episode. Um and it had me looking at certain people different. Well, not really different. It just had me siding with certain people that I necessarily wouldn't side with. So this is season 3, episode 11, X's and O No's. Okay, um, Real Housewives of Potomac. Just in case I didn't say that. So I'm just gonna go case by case. This, you know, for all the stuff that I said about Robyn and been saying about Robyn throughout this whole series and especially this season so far, I have to give her props for going here and doing what she said she's gonna do. She coming out her shit, she doing the real estate, flipping and investing in houses and stuff. Okay, you ain't sitting in your shit, so I have to give you credit for that. She's doing this female empowerment stuff, woman empowerment event. She said she was gonna do it. She pulled it off. It was fine. The only thing that I had an issue with was you sitting there talking to Giselle and Ashley and making it seem as if, and Ashley, you sat there and you spoke to them about your meeting with when y'all went out on that double date with Monique and Chris, and saying basically that Monique was asking, are you coming to my event? And not stopping Giselle from saying, oh, so Monique is over here doing, she shady, she petty or whatever. She over here trying to pull people to your side and all this shit. That's not what Monique was doing. Monique simply asked a question, and she did not get upset at the fact that Ashley said that she was going to Robyn's event because of the significance of it being that Robyn is the one who's actually throwing this event. This is her first event, so she said she felt like it would be better for her to go and to see her efforts. She did not have a problem with that. Giselle wants this bitch to be in the wrong so goddamn bad. It makes no fucking sense, and I'm tired of it, okay? Robyn, you stood up in your feelings because Karen and other people didn't want to come to your event, and Sharice, who gives a fuck if you knew Sharice for 14 fucking years? It don't matter, alright? If you would have given her the invitation first, she would have, I guaranteed you, she would have said, yes, I will go. And she would have told Monique later on, girl, I can't go to this because I'm already going to Robyn's event, and we didn't know that it was on, both events was on the same time. You are preoccupying your time at your event worrying about this bullshit that you can't control, okay? What type of friend are you to make somebody choose, okay? If they say they can't come, they can't come. If they already doing something else, let that just be that, okay? Tuck it in the back of your mind and just move the fuck on. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have more events, okay? Next time, this is why y'all motherfuckers need to be talking to each other so that y'all can coordinate on so that y'all won't get shit like this fucked up. But see, y'all too fucking immature, grown ass women too immature to talk to each other and talk out y'all issues and stuff like that, so that y'all can at least be cordial and no shit won't pop off like this in the group. So that's too much asking. That's too much, to ask of them. Um, with Monique and her thing, she has Kendall coming over to the crib, and I was like, oh, that's Sherman's ex-wife, okay? And all of a sudden, Kendall is being a part of this show. I was just looking at this whole situation like shady, shady, shady. I don't necessarily feel like Monique was being shady, but I can see 100% how that shit can come off as being shady. All of a sudden, we get Giselle with this man, and then you want to put out there last week episodes, and this all to the editing too. But this is what she said, that she was also cool with Kendall, the ex-wife, and all that shit. But I can't be 100% pissed off at Monique, and I'm not even pissed off at her. I can't even say she did anything really wrong, because of the simple fact that, oh, excuse me, my sinuses. I'm so sorry. I didn't even want to do that. I was swallowing so hard trying not to do that, but whatever. Um She invited her to her event because she had an extra seat. None of the other girls went, so therefore she had an extra ticket or whatever. So therefore she gave it to Kendall. And she said herself that she made sure that she did not invite Kendall to certain things when all the other girls was going to be there because of the simple fact that she knew Giselle was dating Sherman. And she knows that Sherman and Kendall are exes. She didn't want no drama, so I appreciate that part. Kendall, on the other hand, she felt like, it's fucked up that Giselle was going with Sherman because she knew Giselle. Now here's my questions, and I get it. If you my homegirl, like you my homegirl, and we known each other for years, and we actually kick it and do all this stuff, whoop de woo, and wop wop, and then I break up with my husband or I break up with my boo, and then next thing you know, you fucking around with him or her, yes, that's fucked up. But I don't think in this instance Giselle actually thought that Kendall was a good friend of hers. So that's why she went on ahead and fucked around with Sherman because she knew Kendall and she knew Kendall and Sherman when they were together. Okay? But the way that Kendall kind of put it out there was like they see each other at events and stuff like that. They don't really talk like that. So I don't know if Kendall should feel a way really about the fact that Giselle and Sherman got together. If they were really and established the fact that they were friends, then yes, feel away. But then if they not, and I just see you out and about, and I say hello and I say hi, bitch, do y'all think that's a still a no go? You know what I'm saying? You still not supposed to touch that. Because the way that Monique had made it sound in that confessional, oh, you don't do that. You don't go after your friend's ex-husband and stuff like that. That is true. But is Kendall and Giselle really friends? Because if they really friends, they can go into different week that she could have been around the group, but she was never around a group like that, at least that they never filmed with and that we never saw. And I'm pretty sure Giselle ain't that grimy to just go after her friend's ex like that. So it just, I was like, y'all putting a little bit on there. Kendall, you calm down. Just say you really never liked Giselle, but I feel sorry for the way that she, I would feel away that I found out that my ex-husband or whatever was dating somebody that I was in association with without letting me know. First out of his mouth by the kid coming home and saying, I seen your friend or the chick that be around you sometime. I seen her at daddy house. Okay, I said that was kind of fucked up. But y'all put in the comments, how do you feel about that situation? Do you feel Kendall has a right to be upset about that? Or do you think that Giselle didn't do nothing wrong in that situation? I'm like, in the middle. Like I can't really see the wrongness because I don't feel like they were really friends. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Um, Monique and Chris going on this date. Um, pedicure, manicure, that was cute. She talking about how she getting her businesses all together, doing more charities, doing more businesses, getting it off the ground. Chris wants some more kids. I said, baby, she can better take care of the ones by herself that she got, the two that she got, two or three of them, okay? She's still searching for a fucking nanny. Let her figure that out first, and then y'all think about that shit later, okay? Because right now ain't the time. But it was cute to see them together, okay? Monique's little charity event thing. She was just like the presenter, the speaker, and all that stuff. That was cute enough. And Kendall shows up. Sharice was there, and Karen was there. Now Karen let us be known because Kendall showed the fuck up. Sharice said, "Bitch, what is Kendall doing here?" Well, girl, I had an extra ticket. Giselle and them weren't coming, so therefore I let her come. And Sharice felt a type of way because she didn't know that Kendall was gonna come. Monique didn't tell her, and at this point, if y'all cool, I don't feel like she should have told her. But then again, Sharice did not know at all that Kendall and Monique were still in communication. So I don't think once again Monique was being shady by not telling her that it was in communication. But I think she could have gave her a heads up and said, Kendall gonna come to the event too. But here's the thing. It's another slippery slope. How do you feel about this, bitch? This episode brought up a couple of issues, okay? I really want y'all opinion on it. If I'm become friends with you and then I introduce you to my set of friends, how do you feel about, you know, that person that I'm introducing you, all of a sudden they become good friends with your fucking friends and stuff like that. And, I felt like, I don't know, I really don't think that Monique is trying to go through Sharice's friends or whatever because you can't help who you hit it off with. All right. And for them to play that clip about the helping for the Hurricane Harvey and all that, and Sharice getting in her feelings, when she was talking about, well, now she's saying that she knew all my friends, and now she's friends with Kendall, and she's bringing her and they in association, and they played that clip of Hurricane Harvey, and she was like, yeah, I know all your friends. Okay, cool, but then Sharice did also say in that same package that, she made sure that all her friends was there. So, I mean, I don't know. It's a touchy subject. It's like walking a thin line. Okay, once again, I don't feel like Monique is doing nothing with malicious intent, but I can understand how people can look at it that way and how people can get in their feelings about it, because it seems like you're doing it underhandedly, and having these relationships without even letting me know that y'all got close or whatever. So what the fuck y'all over there talking about? God damn, so you couldn't let me know? That's what it seemed like Sharice is kind of feeling like. Okay, so you finna just go through all my friends and try to become friends with all my friends. What are you trying to do? Are you doing this genuinely or whatever? I could see her doing some stuff like that, but once again, I don't feel like it's a big deal. Now, if you was in a situation like Cerise and Monique, and Monique is the new person coming in, and you introduce her to your friends or whatever, then you find out that she kicking it with a few of your friends and they becoming close, would you feel a way about that? Personally, if I know that the person that I'm talking to, like a Monique or whatever, was a good person, and you connect with my friends or whatever, you connect with my friends. Fuck it, we can all go on good dates and, have fun and all that shit. It's not gonna bother me. But if you trying to keep that shit under wrap like you got something to hide or whatever, I can see how that can bother a motherfucker and get in their feelings, okay? But y'all tell me about that. And Karen comes through. They sitting at the table. Karen makes it known that, she's known Kendall a whole lot longer than she knows Giselle. Okay, cool. Now this is where the real shady shit comes through, and I'm not surprised because this is what Karen is known for. Karen has been lying this whole season. Let's be quite honest, okay? About the tax stuff, about all this stuff. She's been lying this whole season, and you can't tell me no different. So she's sitting there with Kendall. And she's having this, O'Huger, O'Hare, charity event, whatever, for her Icon Hair Enterprises and all that stuff. And it's a charity event that's benefiting in association with the Alzheimer's Association. Because when we first saw Karen, she was on a date with her husband, and they was talking about, her mother also had Alzheimer's. Did the mama die? Because and I don't want to misspoke about it. I don't want to misspeak on it. Get your tense right. Because the way that Karen was reacting, I know that the disease and stuff like that is bad. Like, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. And I think about that all the time when it comes to my grandparents or whatever. When they get into an age where they probably might get that, and I really hope that they don't. But she was speaking on her mother as if her mother was not here, like she passed away. And I remember when she came for her birthday, and she was really in her feelings because she thought her mother wouldn't be able to come because she was sick. And so, did her mom pass away, or is she just, feeling the hurt? I hope she didn't. But if she did, condolences. I don't want to wish that on anybody. And then also, Ray's mother has Alzheimer's or passed away from Alzheimer's. And so they're doing a charity event, and, they're being supportive of one another. That was cool. This event, she invites Kendall and then tell Kendall, baby, it's comped. Okay, baby, that means it's free. Basically, you ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm going to pay for the ticket. Your name on the guest list and all this shit. Monique said to Sharice. So you mean to tell me we got to pull money out of our pocket to do this and, give to them, and it's going straight to Icon Enterprises or whatever the fuck it is, and that's directly to her stuff. But I thought it was for Alzheimer's. So what the hell is going on? And then you telling Kendall that she ain't got to pay shit, but we got to pay to go to your stuff, and we also got to donate and shit like that. Monique asked her about it, and Carrie got in her feelings and said, bitch, it's going through my shit, okay, personally, so I can give it to the Alzheimer's Association, and don't ask me nothing about my motherfucking thing. I said, girl, you ain't helping out your cause at all, because I'm looking at this shit, and everybody else looking at this shit like, bitch, y'all already got tax problems, and then all of a sudden you taking the money and you putting it into your fucking business, and then you want to put it into the Alzheimer's Association shit? No, baby. Bring a representative to the goddamn thing from the Alzheimer's Association and let me donate the money directly to them, because I don't trust shit like that. And they had every right to question it, okay? Even Giselle and you know um what's that girl name? Giselle and Robyn had questions about that shit. Okay. They called themselves wanting to confront her and all that. And I'm just sitting here like, at this point, it's a time and a place. And I don't feel like y'all had the right time nor the right place. I think they wanted to come up in there and make a scene at her event. And I just didn't feel like that was right because let Karen had come up in there to their events or whatever at Giselle's birthday, or if she would have came to Robyn's thing, actually came there and started some shit, you would be all up in your feelings or whatever the fuck. But I think that's part of the reason why just Karen went on ahead and invited Kendall, because she knew. She knew they was gonna come up there and probably pop some stuff off. So now let me get my secret weapon, which is Kendall, and then told Giselle that Kendall was gonna be there. I said Karen gives no fucks, and I don't know how I feel about that. But anyway, before we get to that part, let me just get these little parts out. Robyn, she flipping houses and stuff. When that real estate dude that was with her bust that door open. He said, we ain't got no key. Robyn was like, we ain't got no key. The door locked. He said, stand back. With his Stacey Adams and everything. He punched that door open. I said, wait a minute, is this legal? Y'all doing this on TV, okay? Y'all don't want to get fucked up. Hey, come on. You want to get fined, okay? But, she doing her job, okay? That's cute. At least we actually seeing Robyn do something. What are the other girls doing? Candace, what you doing, girl? Candace is worried about this whole wedding shit. They go to another facility trying to figure out what they gonna do. Her and Chris this time. And this time, Chris was just trying to break that shit down to her. She was like, oh my God, this is really cute. And I want this and I want that. And then I want like a flower. I want these flowers on the ceiling. Like, how much does that cost? Like, girl was like, the lady was sitting there looking like, bitch, you want a lot for a lot that you ain't got. Okay. Chris had to break that shit down. Okay, let's say I was like, is this Left Out? Remember on Left Out, TLC Behind the Music, when it's like, how do you go broke and file for bankruptcy when you in a group selling all these records and stuff? She was like, all right, everybody, get ready to do your math. Chris channeled that, okay? He was like, so the budget is in total $165,000, okay? So we have 200 guests, and it's $300 a plate. So 200 times 300, that's $60,000 right there. So you take 165 minus 60,000 and you have $105,000 left, okay? For whatever else we have, all right? And so you want to put a ceiling of flowers, we got to take that out the budget. But what I'm trying to say is, what is the budget for all of this other stuff? He said, baby, we have $105,000 left, okay? So you deduct. She getting in her feelings because he trying to, bitch, I said, Candace, fuck these flowers. They gonna die anyway, all right? Unless they plastic flowers, girl, go to the dollar store and get that shit and jazz that shit up and make it look like it's real, okay? I don't believe in spending all that damn money on some shit that's gonna die in the first place. Like, as soon as they get out of the water, they gonna die. Anyway, it's feel like cruelty to me. But moving on from that, I can't wait to see next week to actually see what happened with them, because that ring was on the table and they was talking back and forth, and I don't know if it was editing or whatever, but Chris was like, you can get the fuck out of my face and get the fuck out of my life. And I said, what happened to the lovey-dovey? It was a lot, and she was in there crying. I said, oh no, I ain't like that. What you do, Candace? Got on them motherfucking nerves already. It's like, God damn it, bitch. I'm trying to give you everything that I ain't got, and you want more? What more do you want from me? Anyway, I had to get that out. Who else had something? Robyn, Ashley sat down and had dinner or whatever with Michael. They got this little bar area thing, restaurant. It was the niggas behind them. That was me. Cause bitch, I don't see the camera. Y'all ain't give me eating right, but you gonna give me that nigga that was sitting directly behind Michael. He turned all the way around looking like, I said, nigga, turn back around and talk to your boy, okay? But basically, she wanted to know what's going on. First of all, they didn't eat the food that they brought. Because, when they ordered the food, it was light outside. When they came back, it was dark by the time they got it. The sun was going down or whatever. It started getting a little dark out there. And next thing you know, that plate of food was never touched. I said, y'all wasted that food. Okay, nachos and some quesadillas. And the shit looked good as fuck, too. But anyway, you know, when you start eating right, everything that you used to eat back in the day, it started popping up. And it just looks so good, but you gotta say no, bitch. But it's a struggle, but much needed. Okay. So when all this happened, they talking about, you know, Michael has said that he wanted to have some kids, but he said he's on the way of wanting to have some kids. It's all in semantics and it's all in context, okay? He didn't say that he was 100% ready. He said he's getting there. So Ashley thinking that he's saying that he's ready and that he's backtracking and all this stuff, and then he just threw it out there, bitch. I don't want to have no kids and have them raised. I need you to go ahead and separate from your mama because I don't want you raising our kids the way that, you know, your mama raised you. And that was the reason why we got into the fights that we got into and down there broke up. Ashley was looking like, excuse the fuck out of me. I said, well, goddamn, Michael, I'm tired of him putting everything on Ashley mama, okay, for their problem. Yes, that's part of the reason why y'all had y'all issues. It is not the 100% reason, okay? Bitch, I thought this video was going to be short. Okay, I guess I had some shit to talk about. But anyway, I said, Michael, chill out with that shit. It's just the way he say stuff. I said, girl, stop putting it all on that. It's not all on that, okay? But then they get to Kim's charity event, okay? And everybody shows up. Ashley shows up with Michael. Michael was just like me, bitch. If they ain't got nothing to eat, nothing to snack on, nothing to drink, we leaving the fuck up out of this bitch, okay? Michael been hanging around a whole bunch of niggas for a while now. It just that's what it seemed like. Cause bitch, ain't got time for all that. What's her name? Monique and Chris show up. Cute. Candace and them show up. You know, Candace and Chris show up. They having a good time. Like I said, Ashley and them show up. Sharice show up with this dude named Ray. I said, Sharice, first of all, I would say, hey, nah, because he was tall as fuck. He looked cute. And you know, I said it just looked odd because something about he was perfectly coiffed. Okay, them eyebrows was snatched to the motherfucking gods. His skin was clear as shit, and it looked like I seen him, no shade, on a dog pound video on my Vista, which is porn. You know what I'm saying? Like gay porn. No saying, but if that's how you do it, that's how you do it. Sharice said the young boys love her, and I said they probably do. You know, hey, get some money out of your ass. But you know, if she having and living the best life, go ahead and do that. So they looking at everything. Kendall comes in there. Ashley looking like, who the fuck is that? I said, bitch, you know who that is. She said her name is Kendall. You know who it is. You told Giselle about all this stuff, so whatever. And so she was like, oh, okay. The fuck? Everybody looking like this is fucked up. Okay. Sharice looking like this is doubly fucked up. Cameron don't give a shit. But at this moment, Robyn and Giselle are having dinner with each other. They in their little casual clothes, streetwear, whatever, you know, pants and all that. And they said they gonna go over there and talk to Karen and call her out on the lies that she said because Robyn is not cool with the fact that Karen basically lied about the reason why she's not gonna be there, or lying to say that she didn't really say that she was gonna go to Robyn's event. Feel some type of way about it, yes, but coming up there to make a scene like you really gonna put her in her place at this moment, like, come on, y'all could have did this somewhere else, but I guess we need the drama. And they making it seem like it's a mission and this is what's gonna happen and we gotta do this and we gonna do teamwork, make the dream work. Okay, so they walked up in there and it was like, to be continued. Yeah, tell me how y'all felt about the episode. This was actually a good episode. Actually, all the episodes been good. It's just been a couple of episodes that kind of drained a little bit, but they all been good. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.